Okay. Well, I guess I have to. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out the studio thing yet. But we'll get it. We'll get it. All right. So, hi, everybody. It's me, Colleen. And I am coming in. I want to do some breath work and stuff. So, let's take a deep breath. Let it out. I call in my higher power, my guides and guardians, and all those connected to the highest and best light. I ask that my channel be protected by Archangel Uriel, so that it's only of the highest and best good of all. Today is a 3-day. 3 is creativity, it's creation, it's the maiden, the mother, the crone, it's the Trinity, it's the pyramids, it's the triangle. So I wanted to just do a couple of little kind of things here with some tuning forks. I love Eileen McCusick. She's a frequency mama, or the frequency queen. But I'm working on my frequencies as well. But here we go. This is 144 hertz. Breathe. Take deep breaths. This is 144 hertz. Okay, so I wanted to pull a couple cards here for us for the day, for us for the collective for the day. So, Spirit, what is the message for the day? This is our 3-day, it's a creative day. This is, I'm back in the desert again. The mountain behind me. It's actually getting kind of dark, but it seems kind of light in my camera still, so that's good. Anyway. Wheel is spinning and you can't slow it down. Can't hold back and you can't hold on. Can't turn fast and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, then the lightning will. Back to my Grateful Dead days. Anyway, the wheel. Yes, the wheel is a 10, which is a 1. And it basically means, you know, we've got the world at our feet. And we just have to keep on the wheel, keep on going, keep on moving towards the goal. Hopefully the goal is a good one, that we can achieve what we want, that we can do what we want, to focus on climbing the mountain, sitting at the top of the Ferris wheel. I actually have a song called Ferris Wheel. If my life was a Ferris wheel, I'd sit at the top all the time. I'd look out over the vast, vast world, singing my heart sublime. I'd sit at the top all the time. So this just makes me feel like we're on a wheel, you know. It's a perpetual motion, and you know, we are always moving and always going towards something, right? We're always looking for something. So this is the Page of Swords. Pages are usually information incoming, forthcoming stuff. Basically, she's got her light bulbs, forthcoming ideas, new ideas. So we're on the perpetual motion wheel, and we need to the people who are there that have the ideas on the way to rebuild need to come out and need to come forward and start bringing your ideas forward. That's what this is telling me. This is saying we need to start bringing our ideas forward for building anew, because that's what we need to do as a country. We need to rebuild. And so then we have the Queen of Pentacles sitting at the top of the deck. I love this deck. They're so beautiful. The Light Seers deck. But anyway, the Queen of Pentacles, she is abundance and health and wellness and she's contemplatively sitting there in this very regal state, very much connected to the earth and the abundance of the earth. Next card is the Five of Cups. This is underlying our issue here. So underlying us getting on that Ferris wheel and riding at the top, we have to kind of not worry over spilt milk. That's what I get from this card, really. She's got this egg in there in the nest, and she's got all of her cups are spilled. And they're feeding into that well of light. And it's part of her, too. It's a despair. It's a despair card. So we basically, this is telling me that we need to not despair. We need to move forward on the wheel and let it be what it is. Let it be the past that it was, and move forward and find the message and the ideas that are going to make it so that we can let go of that despair that is the Five of Cups. We've got the Empress. The Empress is, you know, take the world by the hand and let it come to fruition the world that we want. This is in the past position, but it feels like the world is changing and we are at a point of being able to birth a new world and, sit at the top of that Ferris wheel. Then we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's having that inner intelligence and knowledge and instinct to know what the truth is and coming forward with it. This is in our immediate future. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now in America that is really vital for us to understand and to kind of face as a country. We have to face our truth, and then we can fruit a new world if we face our truth and we come out with the ideas, the new ideas of what we can make. We shouldn't have despair over where we are. We need to move forward and find the Queen of Pentacles. This is the dream, right? The Queen of Pentacles is the dream. We want to find that abundance and fruition and connection to the earth. That internal connection that's going to bring us forward. Then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Look at that ladder. Climb into the light up at the top. The Hierophant. Intuition, magic, just inner knowing, finding that pie in the sky, being the day after Thanksgiving, but just finding that light up at the top of the tunnel, at the top of the stairway. We're climbing the stairs. We're riding the wheel. We're climbing that mountain, Then we get the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. She is abundance in love and emotion and the ocean. I'm writing a book about water and frequency and how we can heal ourselves through the water because water has memory. And this card tells me that that's what we need. We need to remember that water has memory and that if we pray over it, I don't know if praying is the right word, but I use mantras and things. If we put out the right intention into it, it will have memory and it will help us to heal. Water can heal us through its memory. Then we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. This card to me signifies just celebration. She's looking out over the ocean. It's all red. It's all red. Which, if you think about our country and how it's so red right now. But it's a fire. It's a passion. She's like, let's go hit that wave. Let's ride it. Because we need to find the new ideas and the new way to find the intention to actually make the world we want, to birth anew. We want to birth anew. And the only way we can do this is through the knowledge, the passion, the fire, the intention of the three, which is creating our new world that we want. It's creating it. Can we create this? This is what we're looking for, right? This is what I want personally in my life. I want a new world where we can be proud of it. And, that's funny. And here's the Justice card coming up. Finding the balance, finding the key. justice. See how she's mirrored on the underneath there? You can see her on both sides. You can see her on both sides there. She's got the cups. We are looking for the justice, aren't we, as a country? You know, we want to find the justice that is going to save us from this whole fiasco of insanity that has got a hold of our country right now. I wanted to pull a card from the M.J. McCullian, the Guardian of the Night Tarot. This is very animal-oriented tarot. Ha, there's my card. Thank you, Spirit. The Tower. Yes, we kind of are in this tower moment right now that is not easy. You know, we're dealing with a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, our biggest meat plant in America just shut down in Nebraska, Tyson Foods. I mean, I personally think we should be shopping small, shopping local, you know, taking it to the community level. We need to find our murder of crows and, you know, find our community that will help us to rebuild anew what we're truly looking for, you know, which to me is the justice and the peace of our earth and our planet and our country, you know. And then I got the Fool. I love this deck too. This is so beautiful. The Fool, you know, and it's the wolf and the rabbit. The Fool card to me represents just that. Be the fool. Be, you know, we're always standing on the side of a cliff. We're always, you know, if we live in fear, we won't take that leap. And a lot of times that leap is what's going to get us to that point of freedom and love and vision of a new world. We got to take the leap. We have to just be bold enough, you know, to be the rabbit and stare that wolf in the face. You know, be that rabbit, stare that wolf in the face. Tell him, we're not afraid of you. I got a hole right here I can jump into if I need. But I don't need to. I'm not afraid of you. Be the fool. Take that leap. Yep. All right. That was my reading for the day. I love you guys. Thanks for listening, folks. I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope that we can do it again. Maybe tomorrow. All right. Love you.